Okay, we're gonna let you go. Now let's go back to how did Jdavey meet up with the Roots? How did
Really, Brianna was really cool with Amir and Questlove, and I don't know, through that, and then through us building with Sarah, and then him also seeing what they were doing, and he was just he was involved, in a sense where when we went on tour with Sarah, it was like on a Roots show, you know what I mean? And we were performing with them, so he got a chance to kind of get to know us as well. And then, finding out that we were doing music, and then just not even randomly, but he a couple years ago was like, "Why don't you guys come out here and record with me?" And put us up and flew us out there and everything. We worked for maybe about a week, you know what I mean? Got a couple of really dope joints. One is coming out on the indie record that we're doing, and then another one is coming out on the Warner record. But he just was a really good dude, you know what I mean? And it's the kind of thing, like, especially in the musician's world, in the industry, it's like to meet somebody who's already of that caliber, who everybody reveres, oh, he's famous, or he's this, or he's that, and then he's still just like, I love their music, and it's really that simple.
So tell me, what's the theme of the new album?
The theme is, I guess that's why it's so hard to come up with a name. The theme is really, it's kind of dealing with the angst of like hype and release. So building up, starting this fire and watching it build and build and build, and then having the pressure of actually delivering. Kind of like being afraid of success, but I can't say fear of success because I think somebody already used that.
It's okay, you can take it.
So yeah, I think it's just like, we've seen a lot of artists, get all this hype around them and then like never really get the chance to like really take it there. So it's kind of like carrying all this shit on your shoulders. Sorry, that's the shit.
That's
okay. And then and then actually putting it out in the world, and just how anxious that makes you.
Yeah, well, that worked.
Crazy.
So what's the last song you worked on for the album that you know is going to be on the album? So there's like an exclusive we're talking about that no one in the world has an idea. We're going to show you right now.
Okay, so we're working on this song called Falling Apart. Well, it's a few songs. People have heard Dollar or More. So we actually rearranged that song, and it sounds amazing. But it's another song that we produced with this guy, Greg Wells, who has worked with everybody from The Police to Timbaland. He did that One Republic song. So he's hot right now. And we did this song called Mama's Back.
Mama's Back.
And it's like a hybrid of Sweet Dreams and Jdavey.
Okay.
Sweet Dreams and, Jdavey song. It sounds really dope. Yeah.
So how's the label feeling about all the new music and direction you're going in?
I think they're nervous.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, they're nervous.
No, that's a great thing.
But when Prince put out his first record, they were nervous, and Prince just said, "Hey man, follow my lead. I think I got this covered," and it worked. So I think they're nervous, but at this point, with the state of the labels and the state of the business, they just kind of thrive with it. They gotta take our word for it, because they're watching all that formula shit fail.
I heard the same thing with we did a piece on Danger, who produced Sexy Back with Justin and Timbaland, and the label were dead set against it. Yeah. And Justin said, "I'm not going unless I do this record." Yeah. And you saw what happened. Exactly. So that's the level I'm putting them at, so you know what's going on right now. It's about to change people.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay.
Celebrity, not really. Okay. I went on a date with a celebrity. It wasn't really anything romantic.
Were you starstruck?
No, I was really like, who is this person? And then it was pretty funny.
Were they different from the persona that they put out here?
No.
Really?
Not really.
So who was it?
Oh, you want me to say it on camera?
Of course.
Are you gonna laugh?
Yeah.
You're honest about it? Yeah, I'm gonna laugh. Yeah. No, you should.
No, it matters who it is. It matters who it is.
No, I'm gonna get clown for this. I can't say it.
No, you can say it.
Okay, whatever. I don't care. Okay, it was Nick Carter from the Backstreet Boys.
Of all the people.
That's not who you thought, huh?
Of all the people in the world that has been considered a celebrity, I'm going all the way from Emmanuel Lewis to Bill Clinton. I wouldn't have guessed the lead singer of the Backstreet Boys. At all. How did that happen?
Okay, look.
Okay.
I used to work for a television show. I was a music coordinator on the show.
Really?
I would meet tons of musicians all the time. And he came to the show and he was like hella cool. And I was like, yeah, he's in the Backstreet Boys. That's corny. But I didn't know that he had like dated Paris Hilton and like had a tattoo of her name and all that stuff. I started finding out all this other stuff after I went on the date.
Okay.
But we just went to the movies. And that was it.
Was he a gentleman?
He was a total gentleman. He was fun. He was actually funny. He was cool.
Did he have swagger?
He had swagger.
Really?
Yeah, he had some swagger. But, I mean, I wasn't like coming out of my pants.
Was it a one date and that's it?
It was one date. And then, like, they went on tour. And it was like, you know, on to the next.
When he was doing his solo stuff or when he was still Backstreet?
No, this is when Backstreet got back together.
Wow.
And then they went on like that tour or whatever. So it was like right before they went on tour. And then we went to the movies and that was it. But he was hella cool. I'll say that.
And let's go to this right here. Have you spoken to him since?
No.
What would you say if I had him walk in right now?
I would say, hey, remember me?
And what would you say if he said, let's go on another date?
Oh, I would decline.
What would you say if he said, I'll give you $1 million to go on another
I
date?
would be on a date with Nick Carter with $1 million.
That's how you keep it real.